Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Midnight Thunder Truck Series. We're here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway for race number 3 of the season here. Currently, Michael Muncie, top of the charts here on the practice charts with a 30.890. Let's see if we can maybe drag him up here quick. And he's not here, so let's see if we can get ooh, there's Donnie and Leah. He hasn't set a lap though yet. There's not really anyone in the voice chat right now. Slightly concerning, but that's okay. We have 22 drivers here tonight. Jason Casper, your second fastest driver. And Wesley Donaldson just went third quickest in that number 98 car on the outside of the 81. Tyler Dalton, sixth fastest. Brad Allison, fourth. Bobby Wetzel, fifth. Matt Dominic, seventh. Hamish Gallagher, eighth. Steve Herring, ninth. And Dustin German in 10th. Taking a look at the points here, Hamish Gallagher still has the points lead for now with a 16-point advantage over Derek Myers, who currently is not here with us tonight. But following Myers is Michael Muncie, who will likely take over that position, or maybe not here. The top 6 drivers are all within 1 point of each other. So it's Myers is 16 out of the lead. Muncie is 17. Brett Murphy 18. Tyler Dalton, Dustin German are both 19 points out, respectively. Which is insane. How close these two drivers are towards the points here. Yo29 Monster Energy Toyota making his first laps here tonight. Here's Sean Macklin in the Wonder Bread Toyota. Oh, Bobby Wetzel going second fastest here. He hasn't had a lot of luck here recently. 8th in points right now. 1 top 10 to his credit, which came last week at Texas. And he wasn't very confident in his ability to drive Texas. But here he is working with Dalton. It seems tire fall off happens pretty quickly here at Las Vegas. And also that is kind of expected. Here's Thomas Lewandowski. Got Christopher Spencer and Chad Coleman as the last drivers that haven't set a lap yet here in practice. Look at Donnie Leah going 4th quickest here over Wesley Donaldson. He's gonna have some speed here, folks. I'm trying to figure out why my seat just started vibrating. That was weird. I was like, oh, my dog was like scratching himself right at the base of it and was shaking it all about. But anyways, let's see where these drivers are trying to run here. Looks like the top lane is where Allison's running, but it doesn't seem to be working for him here. So he's going to try the outside lane once more. The outside lane just doesn't look very good right now, compared to what we've seen so far here tonight, at least. That was the U13, David Comstock doing the burnout or something there. Oh, coming in hot. We're gonna see some pretty good racing tonight. Tires are definitely gonna be the main focus point of the night here, folks. If you can save the tires the best, you have a pretty good shot at holding on to your position and maybe even gaining some. So, with 5 minutes remaining here in qualifying or practice, let's actually talk about qualifying here quick. Qualifying is going to be your usual 2 laps, 5 minutes. So drivers will have precisely 5 minutes to set a lap here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway here. We're going to go ahead and maybe try to do a new, but there's still really no one in the chat. Here's Chris Sawyer in the 25. His fastest lap, 31.131. And that lap there was a 31.697. So it seems it's going to be, you have to perfect your first lap of qualifying, or your tires might just be too shot at that point. But let's take a look at the weather here today. Air temp looking at toasty 78 degrees Fahrenheit. And then the track temp is at 107 degrees. So it's a little slick out there, not the hottest that we've seen here recently, but it's still quite slick out there. And if the track temp does cool off anymore, might tighten up a bit, make those cars a little harder to drive maybe on the long run. We'll have to see what the weather does though. It's all in the weather for sure. Sawyer's gonna get passed by Leah, but Sawyer's gonna make a crossover here, try to make it stick. With 3 minutes left, let's go ahead and talk with Bobby Wetzel, driver of the number 9 Superflow Chevrolet. Hey Bobby, Sean up in the booth with VRN, you got a copy?
Got a copy.
Alright, currently you are the second fastest truck out there. How's the truck feeling on the short run, and how do you think it'll be on the long run?
Well, after about 15, 20 laps, it tightens up a tiny bit. So, I mean, it's going to be an interesting race. Overall, truck feels really good. Really, it's just going to be a good race. We've always kind of joked around that this is a mini old Daytona because it's wide open for most of the race, and you're going to have to start lifting slightly in the pack, or in the further the run goes on, you're going to have to start lifting. So it's going to be just a overall kind of average truck race at a 1.5 mile track. It's just going to be a nice race.
Well, you mentioned tires here, Bobby. Are the tires going to wear out pretty quickly, or we're going to see drivers prefer tires after a 15-20 lap run?
Not really. What's going to get really interesting is if guys are going to try and take two or not. We've tested around with it a little bit, and it's got its rewards and it's got its disadvantages. We'll see how it goes. Really, I'd be really interested in that. Is someone going to attempt a two-tire stop, and when they do it, and so forth and so on.
Alright, Bobby, well, last thing here for you. Have a fast lap here in practice. Do you think you'll be able to replicate it in qualifying and maybe set out on the front row?
I haven't even turned one qualifying lap. This has all just been kind of just for fun out there, just getting toying with people out there, just getting right up on their bumper and seeing how long I can stay there, and playing around with them. Just having fun. Midnight Thunder. It's always been one of those laid back, relaxed, fun leagues. So we'll see. I'm hoping to be in the top 10, top 5 for qualifying.
Alright, Bobby, well, good luck in qualifying and good luck throughout the rest of your night. Hopefully, the number 9 Superflow Machines up front and maybe in the contention for the win here tonight.
We're always hoping for that, and thanks for you guys for putting this on, helping us out here at Sim500. You guys do an amazing broadcast. I just want to mention that. Really, I just want to mention to everyone else one other thing that if you want to come to a good league, Sim 500, we have talent all the way from the bottom to the top. We've got guys that have been doing this for over 20, 30 years, going back to NR2, NR3. Heck, even I started on the simulation back from 91. I was only like a 5-year-old kid at the time, but didn't know how to drive it. But I started there.
All right, once again, good luck, and hopefully we talk to you post race.
Thanks.
All right, that'll pretty much wrap up practice here, folks, as the field will get ready to put on some fresh tires and go out on a qualifying effort. The obvious favorite to get the pole right now would be Tyler Dalton, way over 100 wins or 100 poles at this point. Let me get a exact number. 101 actually. He hasn't gotten one in quite some time. It's been about 15 days or so. We know. 9 days since his last pole. Can he end the dry spell here tonight? I know it's only been 9 days, but I mean still. See what happens. Matt Dominic, one of the first drivers to go out on track here as we're trying to get the cameras to work. There we go. Actually, it looks like Ron Hollifield was the first one out. Sorry. No, he wasn't. I don't know who was the first one out, but Chris Sawyer starting his first lap here. And the number 25 Rackley Roofing Chevrolet Silverado. Let's see what he can do. He heads out of turn at number 2, running the top lane on this first lap. Trying to build up a little bit of tire heat, make the car stick a little bit better, as well as get the momentum off of 4. Go all the way down to the white line here, and I'll go back up to the wall. 31.536 on his first lap. And we'll keep you updated on what he does on his second lap. But currently, Stoney Benfield had the fastest lap, but then Matt Dominic very quickly took that over in his number 90 Ford F-150. Hamish Gallagher about to complete his second lap, but Chris Sawyer at the line, 31.116. Top of the charts so far for him. Muncie out here on his first timed lap. And the number 91 aggressive Ford F-150. Gallagher top of the charts, 31.074 from truck number 22. And Bobby Wetzel on his second lap here at the line, 31.056. Solid lap time, not quite good enough for the pole yet. He sits second currently. Jason Casper had speed in practice, looking to double down here and get another, or I'll just get a good starting spot period. It actually looks like Wesley Donaldson has the top of the spot now. I don't know what happened to Hamish's time. I thought he was top. Guess not. And out of 4, Casper's first lap going to be a solid 31.3. All but a 31.4. Gonna try to get a ton of improvement here on his second lap. Let's see what he can do. But Donnie Leah coming across the line to complete his second lap. 31.325. Not gonna better his lap. And now turn number 4, here comes Casper. 31.147 is going to move him up a few more positions, up to 8th. Here comes Tyler Dalton on the money lap here. And truck number 19 in the Sim500 Chevrolet Silverado Trans Service Machine. Thomas Lewandowski as well going to be contending for the top spot here. Both drivers on their second lap. Dalton's going to get there first. And at the stripe, 31012, top of the board, Tyler Dalton, currently your pole sitter. And Lewandowski, 31069, good enough for fourth. And that seems to be everybody. Won't see anyone else coming out here. And besides, we only have about 30 seconds remaining here on practice or qualifying. So with that being said here, looks like Tyler Dalton gets his 102nd career pole here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway in the Sim500 Midnight Thunder Truck Series. As we await qualifying to end here, tonight's race is going to be a solid 92 lap race here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Now let's take a look at tonight's starting lineup. On the front row is Tyler Dalton and Wesley Donaldson. And now starting in row number 2, driver of the number 9 Superflow Chevy is Bobby Wetzel. And then in car number 20, Thomas Lewandowski starting 4th. Rounding out the number 5, the top 5 here, Hamish Gallagher in truck number 22, your current points leader. On the outside of him, Stoney Benfield in the 75, starting 6th. Starting 7th here tonight is the 029 of Donnie Leah in the 7th position, and Chris Sawyer, the Rackley Roofing number 25 Chevy, starting 8th. And here, rounding out the top 5, or top 10, and row number 5, Michael Muncie in the aggressive Ford F-150 number 91, and Jason Casper in the 81 machine with a time of a 31.147. Row 6, Brad Allison in the number 03 machine on the inside. And on the outside, Jerry West, who contended for the win last week but came a little bit short in the 86. Row 7, we have Ron Hollifield in the number 1 with Christopher Spencer in the 14, or in the 6, starting 14th. Row number 8, Matt Dominic, last car to qualify in car number 15, or car number 90 in the 15th position. Beside him is David Comstock in the 013 machine, starting 16th. Row number 9 is Chad Coleman in the 38 car with Derek Myers, who's second in points, and truck number 23 in 18th. And here, rounding out the top 20 here in row number 10 is Sean Macklin in the number 17 machine with Rich Jett on his outside in car number 36. Second to last row here, Steve Herring in car number 98 starting 21st with Dustin German in the K&N number 11 starting 22nd. And now rounding out the field, Joe Sloniker in the 21 starting 23rd with Jeremy Reed in the 89 starting 24th. As I just mentioned just a handful of minutes ago, is going to be a 92 lap race here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway as the field comes down to the backstretch to get this show underway here in the Sim500 Midnight Thunder Truck Series. Defending his series champion, Chad Coleman, has a bit of work to do starting from the bottom half of the field here. But can he get it done? We'll have to wait and see. 92 laps of racing coming to you live here from the Virtual Racing Network as the field heads out of turn number 4. Pace car pulls off of the speedway. It is time to get race number 3 of the season underway. Here comes the field. Green flag is out. We are racing at Las Vegas. 3 wide, battling for position there at the line. How did they not wreck? Hamish Gallagher on the bottom in that red and black number 22, trying to get around Thomas Lewandowski for what looks like third here. And now turn number 2. Well, the momentum is to car number 20, Bobby Wetzel hanging back in 5th. And it looks like Lewandowski's going to get into line here. As battle for the race lead between the 19 and the 98. A bit of cloud cover. The track is going to not be as slick as it would be. So in a sense, it is tightening up here. Here comes the 98 looking for a moment to make a move. Not going to be able to get there. Wesley Donaldson holding on to second. But Wetzel all over the back bumper of Lewandowski for third. We might have a bit of a run here out of turn number 4. Can he make it work? Will he dive to the inside? Doesn't look like he is. Donnie Leah and Hamish Gallagher now side by side for 5th. And up ahead, battle for the race lead continuing. Donaldson with the nose over Tyler Dalton here as they head into turn number 3. Can Donaldson clear him? Not quite. Dalton still has a nose out on him. Momentum still to the 19. And at the line, it looks like the 98 got the lap led. No, Dalton did. They're 2x2, 3 rows deep here. Hamish Gallagher a distant 7th right now. As the rest of the field works their way out of turn number 2. Let's see what's going on back here. Coleman already working his way up through the field in the number 38 Adrenaline Shock Toyota Tundra. He is currently in the 15th position, maybe the 14th position. Here's 25 on the inside of the 81. Gonna slide up in front of him. Nope, but he is clear. So the position does go to the 25 of Sawyer. Dalton back up to the race lead here as they were side by side for a little while there. Lewandowski now attempting to apply some pressure to the number 19 machine. They are both looking to hold on to the race lead or take the race lead here on lap number 7 of 92. And on the inside down here, that number 98 of Donaldson starting to fall back drastically as he's going to file in behind Michael Muncy in the 6th position. Lap number 8 coming your way now as the field heads out of turn number 4. The 81 of Jason Casper trying to work his way back up through the field. He had a good amount of speed during practice there. One of the faster cars during that. But just not a great qualifying effort from the 81 team. And he's inside the top 10, but not by a whole lot. Back here we have Derek Myers, your current, well not current points leader, but second in points right now. He's going to slide around that number 38 of Chad Coleman very quickly and easily here. But not the same for Christopher Spencer and Matt Dominic here. And the 90 in the 6th. But it looks like Spencer's actually going to very easily clear the number 90 at a turn number 2. David Comstock trying to get around the number 90. Gonna try the bottom lane. The bottom lane, as long as you have someone behind you, it can work. I mean, if they got a whole choo-choo train on the outside with a bunch of cars there, inside lane just seems very useless. Going through the rest of the field here, looks like they've kind of calmed down, but at the same time, they're now going too wide here for third. That's Michael Muncy on the bottom. He had the fastest practice lap, so we know he has a good short run car. However, can he keep that speed up towards long run? I guess we'll have to wait and see here. Currently on lap number 11 of the race here, so we'll get a nice wide angle. See everything that's going on out in the track towards the middle of the pack here. Got a bit of a battle. Jerry West, Brad Allison. There's the 81 in that as well. And Stony Benfield, Ron Hollifield. Battling here for what appears to be 12th and 13th. Hollifield in the number 1 Bass Pro Shops Chevy. And Ron Hollifield in the North Carolina U1 Call Before You Dig Ford F-150 in the 75. Way up the track. Oh, I thought he may have hit the wall there. Not 100% sure on that. As now Hollifield trying to clear Brad Allison in the 03. And it looks like he will do so quickly. And he is officially clear. Here comes Derek Myers and Chad Coleman. Looks like they found something here. They're gaining a ton of positions on the field. Looks like some stuff might be going on up front. Looks like Bobby Wetzel's out of line. He'll file in behind the 98 in the 5th position. But here comes Hamish Gallagher, your current points leader, who's looking to extend his points lead by a handful of points, hopefully, here tonight. He's hoping for a good night. He's hoping that Derek Myers does not get up here to him, to where he can potentially start gaining points on him. And Myers up to the 13th position now. As you can see, he is that red car all the way up against the wall. And Chad Coleman on his inside. Here he is in the 14th and 13th battle. Inside the top 15 here on lap 14, coming to lap 15. Stony Benfield, wrong place at the wrong time right now. He's on the outside with nowhere to go, really. Same with Derek Myers. That's Christopher Spencer now. He's going to go to his inside. 3 wide. Oh, maybe some contact there between the 75 and the 23. They're going to be tied out at turn number 2. Here comes David Comstock. Where is he going to go? So heading into turn number 3. Spencer's going to back out of it. Maybe not. Nope, he's still in there. Still hanging tough. Comstock just looking for a hole. Looks like he's going to go with Spencer here. Or is he going to try to make it 4 wide? Oh, Myers clears Stoney there. Back to 2 wide. Myers now up to 14th. Wait, no. Higher than that. I don't know what position he was in exactly. Ooh! Benfield up into the wall there. And he may have made some contact with Christopher Spencer. Derek Myers in 13th now. And then the 12th position is Chad Coleman, trying to work his way around the 03 of Brad Allison. Michael Muncie now in second. Donnie Leah, your top 3. Hamish Gallagher. And then it's the 98 rounding out your top 5 here on lap number 17. Let's take a look at lap times here from what we've seen earlier. 32 O's from pretty much the entire field here, except for a couple of drivers. Coleman started in the rear. He's already working up to the front pack. And this really is like a miniature Daytona with how the racing is. Everyone's spread out there for a little while, and now the game's all back together here. Leah's holding on to a solid 3rd place run right now. No pressure from behind. However, he's applying pressure to Muncie for 2nd. He's going to go to the inside. Can he make it work in the number 023 Toyota Tundra? Oh, man. Not able to make it stick there, folks. He'll have to settle for 3rd for now until he gets another shot at him. Jason Casper falls outside of the top 10. Coleman now inside of the top 10, though. Looks like that top lane might be coming in here. Maybe, but for those of you just now tuning in to the broadcast, welcome to the Virtual Racing Network. home of the OG Racing League, Sim500 Race City Sports Mobility Super Speedway Series, and the Sim500 Midnight Thunder Truck Series, which is currently live here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. 20 laps completed so far, no cautions. We have a heated battle here for 12th, 13th, and 14th between the 03, the 23, and the 6. Christopher Spencer in truck number 6 looking for some momentum here. He's going to go with Brad Allison in the 03 up top. Looks like that top lane, as I just mentioned a little while ago, is starting to come in here. And Spencer's going to make it 3 wide here now. This isn't the first time we've seen the 23 and the 6 3 wide, but looks like Allison will step out of that battle. A lot of action going on towards the middle of the pack. Front of the field, it hasn't really changed a lot. Chad Coleman has been on a pretty good stretch here in the number 38 A-Shock Toyota Tundra as he started towards the bottom half of the field here. I think 21st or something like that, not 100% sure, but now he's on the outside of Ron Hollifield looking for 9th. Looks like Thomas Lewandowski now on the bottom. Are we going to see a slide job here? Yes, we will. He'll slide up in front of Stoney Benfield, who started inside the top 5, I do believe. And he has fallen all the way back to 19th and about to lose another spot potentially. So Matt Dominic, oh, I thought he was on his inside. Not quite able to stick it though. As here's the battle between the 21 and the 89, Jeremy Reed and Joe Sloniker. Button heads back here for 20 seconds. Jason Casper making his first start of the season in the number 81 Rowdy Toyota. A lot of action going on here. I mean, Rich Jet holding on to 17th. Allison on the fall right now. He's one of the very few trucks running the outside lane. I said this in practice too. I don't think the outside lane is going to be very useful here tonight. So we are still a green flag, and according to this, at the rate we are going now, about 35 minutes left here. Which honestly, I have a feeling that number is, in fact, going to change. Up front, it's still Tyler Dalton, Michael Muncy, Donnie Aaliyah, Hamish Gallagher, and then Bobby Wetzel, your front 5. I have a feeling that's going to stay like that for a while. But this battle for 15th, 16th through 19th here, still going on. Side by side here for 15th and 16th, and at the line, Lewandowski gets it. Coleman now working on Wesley Donaldson for 7th. He'll rocket the doors off of that number 98 machine. David Comstock on the inside of one-time series winner in truck number 11, K&N Ford F-150. Oh, maybe a little contact there out of turn number 4 between the 11 and the 013. That might have ended very badly there for both drivers. Casper had a pretty good short run car, but it doesn't seem is able to really replicate that here on the long run. Oh, Donnie Lee is going to take over second position. It's just about to go to Michael Muncy here and say he's having a really good run, and he still is. Running inside the top 3 here on the run. He's going to move to the outside of Donnie Lee, hoping to get some momentum here. Yeah, it's not going to work. And Jerry West coming down pit road. Potential issues for the 86, or could this be a scheduled stop? He's the first driver to come down pit road here tonight. And the SRTV network number 86. And it looks like it's probably going to be a 4-tire stop right side going up here, folks. So that's one car down pit road. Will we see any more? Looks like Lewandowski coming down pit road along with Matt and Dominic. So two more drivers coming down, the number 90 and the number 20. But no front runners have pitted yet. Wesley Donaldson on the outside of Chris Sawyer for 7th. Give the position to Donaldson for now. Oh, momentum to the Chris Sawyer car, though. Muncie down pit road, pitting from the 3rd position. Looks like Casper and Jeremy Reed as well coming down. Oh man, 3 wide back here. Hollifield, Spencer, and the 98 there. I have a feeling Spencer loves to go 3 wide or something. This isn't the first time that we've seen him. As Ron Hollifield, Dustin German now going down pit road, or correction, not Ron Hollifield, just Dustin German. Looks like Brad Allison also. And that is it from that cycle, or from that lap, I should say. So the top 15 drivers to still make their pit stops here on lap number 33, as there goes Christopher Spencer down pit road. Oh boy, that was a very close one there. Brad Allison, Dustin German, just now leaving pit road. Let's see, it looks like Hollifield lost the position to the 013. Let's see when the rest of the field pits. I would imagine that some of these drivers might be able to make it halfway, as there goes Wesley Donaldson and Chris Sawyer as well in number 25 Rackley roofing car. So now it's up to the top 11 now. Let's get an onboard of Hamish Gallagher, see if we can hear what his throttle inputs are here. If it'll let me, that is. And there go your race leaders, Tyler Dalton, Donnie Leaf. So not a lot of off-throttle time, honestly. Not as much as I was expecting here. Alright, here comes Hamish Gallagher, your new race leader. Coleman Wetzel also coming down. Will David Comstock make the left turn? Yes, they will. So the rest of the field now pitting here on lap number 37. We'll stay on board here so we can really see. Looks like he has his hands off the wheel now, the way it's jerking around like that. He'll beat Wetzel out of pit road here. And for the time being, Jerry West, Michael Muncie battle for the race lead here on lap number 37. But Tyler Dalton, Donnie Leah, not too far behind in their rear view here. Honestly, we go cockpit cam of the 91. Do a super quick maneuver here. We can probably see them just behind us. As Muncie now looking for the race lead on the inside of West. And He'll take it with ease. I think I need to go to roll bar cam for this whole backwards thing to work. So we'll try this again here as we look out the back window of the number 86 of Jerry West. We zoom in here and scoot over a bit. You can see the 19 and the 023, or the 029, not that far behind, starting to reel in the 86 and the 91. Go bumper cam on the 86 for a bit. Now that we've had our first group of pit stops, we're going to go ahead, take a break here on VRN. We'll be right back after a little while. Alright, welcome back to the Virtual Racing Network home of the Sim500 Midnight Thunder Truck Series. Jerry West, Michael Muncie hold on to the race lead. But the gap between the 19 and the 86 is still closing here on lap number 46. Just over halfway here tonight. Maybe problems for the the 013 of David Comstock there, as he is all the way back in 21st here after pit cycles, and maybe a very slow stop for him, a penalty maybe. Actually looks like he got up into the outside wall. Can we see when he may have done it? Oh, right there. Yikes. No caution still, by the way, guys. It's been all sunshine and daisies so far. Dalton reeling in Jerry West ever so quickly now. Oh man, the top three are all starting to come together here. Chad Coleman looking for win number 10 here tonight. He hasn't had the greatest speed. And right now, where is he running? 11th. But another three-wide moment with Derek Myers. Oh man, I feel like every time we go to Derek, he's three-wide with someone. Same with Christopher Spencer. In the 8th position right now, actually. And Coleman now up to 9th. So some good gains there for the 38. Tyler Dalton gets up to 2nd, taking the position away from Jerry West for now. Can West maybe bounce back here as he is all over the back bumper of the 19? We'll take a look at this, the all-time wins list here. And I'm looking for a certain driver in specific. Okay, I thought so. Michael Muncy, 1 career win, and that was back in August of 2021. So it has been all but a year since his last win here in the Sim500 Midnight Thunder Truck Series, as he looks to maybe get himself another one. He is looking to maybe put together a career season. Sort it by date here. Seems like he has only ran part-time or so for the most part. He may have ran a full season in the 3rd segment of the 2021 season, as now he has pressure from Tyler Dalton for the race lead with 20 laps to go at the line. Or no, 40 laps to go at the line. Sorry, I did terrible math right there. Holy cow. Michael Muncy has only had 2 career top 5 finishes, 6 career top 10 finishes. And that 1 full-time season he did. Let's see where he finished in points. 5th in points, which isn't that bad. That season he had 1 top 5, 4 top 10s, and a win as well. Trey Eidson was the champion that time around with 7 wins that season. And then the most recent season, as caution has come out, not what some of these drivers wanted to see, but I think that's what Michael Muncy may have wanted to see. 4 lap older tires than Dalton. And he'll keep the race lead. We might see some drivers come down pit road. Let's see what happened here. Was Casper involved in it? Might have been. Let's take a look at, whoa, okay, it looks like, almost looked like the 03 turned into him there. No, they're probably going for the same spot on the track. Because let's see here. It moves up and then, yeah. I'm gonna guess that, West was just expecting him to be further down than he was. He tried to take the corner a bit wider. Because, I mean, he did come up at the last second, Brad Allison. So, I mean, I don't really know. Rich Jett wins the race off pit road. It looks like he tried the 2-tire strategy. Not a good stop for Michael Muncie there. Let's see if we can maybe grab Rich Jet here, your new race leader. Hey Rich, Sean up in the booth with VRN, you got a copy?
Sure.
Alright, well, it looks, I'm gonna guess you took 2 tires on that stop there?
I took 0. I drove through. Just gonna lead this one, come back in, top off, and hope to stretch it the rest of the way on gas.
Ah, okay. So, how was your truck feeling here towards the end of the run, the 20 lap run we just had there?
Pretty good. I was actually going through the field. I was a little better on tires than everybody else there, but um, it seemed to be coming to me. It wasn't getting as tight, but I didn't really wasn't in traffic, so it was felt best it had all night.
Well, do you think you'll be able to work your way back up through the field and maybe work your way inside the top 10?
That's the hope, but with what I got to do here, just gotta hope that I can make it on gas. And it goes green. It'd be the best thing for me.
Alright, buddy, well, good luck on this restart here, and hopefully it does stay green, and put on a good show so far. I'm enjoying it, and hope you're having fun out there.
Yep, thank you.
So it seems he took no tires, maybe missed his box or something there. Or maybe just going for the bonus points, simple as that. Which I can't really say I blame him for, because I would probably do something similar. Rich Jet finished 8th in the standings last season. Best finish was 3rd, and that was at iRacing this super speedway. He's led 1 lap, it seems. Wait, no. That's not right. Not 1 lap. He led 1 lap last season. Oh, however, he has led over 850 laps in his career as he brings the car down pit road to service it. So that means Tyler Dalton, Donnie Leah, Jerry West, you will be your top 3. And Michael Muncie will be 4th. So he lost 3 spots on pit road there. Still not a good pit stop by any means by the 91, but we'll see what happens on this restart. Getting close to just 20 laps to go. No, 30 laps to go this time. Man, I am very bad at this whole thing. Rich Jet potentially going to be able to get his first career Sim500 win. He hasn't won in a league race since January of 2022, and before that he was on a 5-year streak. Ouch. As here comes the field for the green flag for the second time tonight. Dalton and Leah lead the field to green, and we're racing again at Las Vegas. Tyler Dalton with the advantage for right now as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Jerry West hit the apron just a bit there. Didn't really seem to affect his car. Everyone is on fresh tires again. Everything is reset. Rich Jet currently in the 17th position there in the number 36. We'll keep you guys updated on him periodically. And I'm awaiting 3 wide from this area here. Lewandowski lingering in the back in the blue and black, number 20 Chevy. Car number 81 slow on the apron there. Oh, Christopher Spencer slammed the door shut on the 23. And now he'll make a move on Michael Muncie for 4th. Couldn't make it stick though. And now Donnie Leah gonna be the one to fall back. Michael Muncie up to 3rd. He'll clear him out of 2. Tyler Dalton leads the way. Muncie now looking for 2nd from Jerry West. West was in the position to win it last week. Is it time for redemption today? Tyler's going to be stuck on the outside. 30 to go at the line. Still have plenty of racing left. Dalton going to fall all the way back to 3rd in just one singular corner. Jerry West to the race lead here on lap number 62. 30 laps remaining here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Derek Myers is on a fantastic late race charge right now. Got it very tight on the inside of the 6th though. He's up to 5th. He didn't get a good starting spot by any means. And now Muncie on the outside of Spencer for 3rd. He's trying to defend his position right now. So we are just about at 12 in the morning here on the East Coast. We are looking at the points here again. Oh, trying to. Where'd it go? What happened? Where did... hold on. There we go. I see it now. Okay. Hamish Gallagher still has the points lead as it stands. And he probably still will after tonight. Myers only one position ahead right now. But Muncie is a couple positions ahead of both of them, and he is sitting in 3rd right now, so he is looking like he might take 2nd and gain a handful of points over Hamish Gallagher with 1 win on the year, 2 top 5s, 2 top 10s. Last week's winner, Chad Coleman, he's been very quiet tonight, surprisingly. This isn't your typical Coleman, honestly. Not having a ton of speed here at Las Vegas, as he is trying to work his way through the field. He's inside the top 10 at least. He's been around there all night long, basically the latter half of it, as it is a rush over here, man. Dustin German almost up into the outside wall right there. Side by side, 2 rows deep here. Donnie Leah trying to get inside the top 5 again. He's been dropping back since the start of the green flag. Since the start of the restart, I should say. And now Muncie looking for 2nd on the outside of Jerry West. Side by side still. Muncie's gonna maybe try the crossover. No, he's gonna stick all over the back bumper of the 86. Trying to hold on to 2nd here. Oh, Lewandowski falling back there. So we'll go to him. Rich Jet hasn't had the best of all restarts right now, all the way back in 19th. He might be able to get it back up, and he might need a caution here. Said his car was feeling good. After that first 20 lap run, contact between the 23 and the 023. 029, sorry. Derek Myers got super sideways there, but saved it. What happened? Looks like some net code there. He saved it, kept it straight. Only lost what looks like 2, maybe 3 positions here. Very close to a caution. But not quite. Jerry West looking good in that SSR number 86, or SRTV 86. Alright, I saw SSR on the side. Oh, bonsai move back there. I think that was Chad Coleman trying to get to the inside of Wetzel. And yes, it was Wetzel in the 7th position, now 8th position, as Coleman will take it over. Side by side into turn number 1. Coleman trying to get inside the 7th position, trying to claim it and hold on to it, but not able to. And here comes the rest of the field here. 5th and 6th, Naughty Leah, Hamish Gallagher. 20 laps to go finally, after I've said it 1,000 times saying it was 20 to go, but it really wasn't. Coleman takes over the 7th position now over Bobby Wetzel, and now is going to hunt down the front pack. Going through the field here. Oh boy, pretty good race so far. Only one caution. Donaldson gonna lose the 11th position here to Lewandowski maybe. Oh, 98 able to get back on the throttle a lot sooner. It's going to be Hamish and Don Elia in the battle for the 9th position right now. Well, battle for the race lead is between the 19, the 86, and the 91. Muncie looking for his 2nd career Midnight Thunder Truck Series win, while Jerry West is looking for his 1st. We have had 36 different winners, and here comes Jerry West to the inside. He'll take the race lead here on lap 76. Oh, not quite though. Dalton's gonna put up a good fight here. Oh, it's tight. Very tight. What is Muncie gonna do? This is a perfect opportunity for Muncie to make a chop at it here. Into turn number 1, side by side for the race lead. West gonna send it all the way to the bottom. Slide job for the race lead. He makes it work. Dalton's gonna try the crossover at a turn number 2. Not able to make it stick. Here comes Muncie for the 2nd position. The slide job and go for Jerry West. And he is now your race leader for sure on lap 77. What a pass for the race lead there, folks. The clock is starting to wind down for these drivers to get up towards the pack. Wetzel and German in the background there trying to get up. but it doesn't look like they'll be able to. Tyler Dalton, believe it or not, is looking for his first career win in this series. I have to be making an error or something. Surely he has a win here. Surely he does. Hold on. Okay, yeah, there he is. Okay, yeah, he has 6 wins in his career. I was thinking I did something wrong as the field coming up on some lap traffic. The 81 of Jason Casper having some really rough luck here. After that contact with the 03, that brought out the first caution. Now 6 laps down. Getting up in the wall there again. Not good. Not good at all. Jerry West, 2/10 gap between him and the 19, the 91, and Christopher Spencer trying to work together here. West with the advantage, continuing out of turn number 2, but the field closing in on the 86. Passing seems to be a little difficult here, but Tyler Dalton, one of the smartest drivers in the series, he's definitely going to be able to make it work for sure. But it's just the case of when he'll try to make the move here. 10 laps remaining at the stripe this time around for the Sim500 Midnight Thunder Truckers. We'll go ahead and go wide angle here. See what the entire field is up to. West, Dalton, Muncie, Spencer, Leah. Your top 5 here. 10 laps to go at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, 3rd race of the season. West trying to break the draft, trying to keep away that number 19. Both drivers inside the top 2 definitely deserve the win here. West for defending one of the Sim 500 greats in Tyler Dalton. And Tyler Dalton just deserves it, getting his 7th career victory. And being a fantastic race car driver. 9 to go now. Let's see here. Looks like everyone else kind of fanning out like the rest of the field is, except for this little 5-car group here with Dustin German just on the outside of it right now. But it doesn't look like Tyler Dalton's going to be able to make a move yet. As long as Jerry West can hold him off for an additional 8 laps here at Las Vegas, he might be able to score his first career win after coming down so close last week at the old Texas Motor Speedway. Now Donnie Leah looking to the inside of Christopher Spencer for 5th. Actually, no, that's 4th position here that they are fighting for. Leah on the inside of the Monster Energy Toyota Tundra. And here comes Christopher Spencer with the 4th position in his grasp. 7 laps remaining for Tyler Dalton. And it seems that Jerry West is going to continue to pull away here as the gap has opened up to all but 3/10 of a second here as they come out of turn number 4. Notice how Dalton ran a bit of a different line there, trying to find anything to gain time on the 86. And as it stands right now, Tyler might be out of the fight for the win here. With just 6 laps to go. Can he get it done? A lot of pressure on that 86 right now. Dalton might be falling back a bit, but that is still keeping that number 86 West machine on his toes at all times, 24/7. Jerry West, 5 laps to go for him. Came close last week and is now looking for it. Looking to see if he has any wins here in the Sim500 series. He does have one. No, he doesn't actually. Not a single Sim500 win at all. He's done a lot of racing here. Come to just 3 laps to go. Battling, contact between the 6 and the 029. Oh, very tight for 4th. Donnie Leah. NASCAR Wheel and Modified champion. Looking to get another top 5 finish here. But for Jerry West, it is all just hold on for dear life here. As Dalton seems to be gaining on corner exit now. Can he get up to the 86 here? 2 laps to go at Las Vegas for Jerry West and Tyler Dalton. The lead at the line was just under 0.2 of a second between the two Sim500 drivers. As now Donnie Lee is looking for 3rd. It looks like he will maybe have the position here. Michael Muncie outside of the top 3 now. White flag is in the air. 1 more lap to go for Jerry West here. And it looks like Tyler Dalton is not going to be able to contend for this one here, folks. Not going to be able to make a move here. Gap kind of closing down, but it's not going to be enough into turn number 3. In the SRTV Chevrolet Silverado, it is Jerry West in the number 86 machine getting the win. His first career win at the line. Not only was it his first career Sim500 Midnight Thunder Truck Series win, it is also his first ever Sim500 win, period. What a run for Jerry West here, as there's Muncie giving him the little congratulations bump, as here comes pretty much the rest of the field, it seems. Teammate number 6, Spencer, came home inside the top 5, I think. Yeah, Christopher Spencer got a solid 4th place finish, so a good overall outcome for both drivers here. Now the question is, does he have enough gas to do some burnouts here? Guess we'll have to wait and see. But Jerry West, your winner here at Las Vegas. And is he going to burn it down, or is he out of gas? Looks like he's out of gas. We already have 2 of the drivers inside of the top 5, or inside the top 3 for post-race interviews. Let's go ahead and get them in here, starting with 2nd place finisher Tyler Dalton. Hey Tyler, Sean up in the booth with VRN. You got a copy, my friend?
I got you.
Alright, well, you came home in 2nd place here tonight. You had a fantastic race and a fantastic battle with the 86. What more did you need there to maybe be a little closer and be able to make a move towards the closing laps on Jerry?
Probably about 1/10 of a more gallon of fuel. We were all close on fuel there at the end, and being the leaders where you don't want to be in that situation, burning the most fuel. So I was having to lift a good bit in the corners, and that let Jerry get a run on me. I was having to back it up enough where I was looking at my numbers, and I was right on the number. And I was trying to back him up in the middle of the corner, but he got a run on me coming out of 3, and then he got by me, and then I was thought maybe he would run out, but and he did run out at the line, but just a little bit too late. It just once he got by, clean air at that point, it's just king.
Well, you like I said, you came home just short of the win here. You had another fantastic race though, Tyler. A good points day for you. Do you think you'll be able to maybe go at the championship this season?
We're definitely gonna try. We hadn't had the best start of the season, but this is definitely be a good points day. But man, this is definitely a race we felt like we should have won. Sort of sucked, like I said, sucked there having to save fuel and losing the lead because of it. But that's racing.
Well, next week we're heading to Nashville Super Speedway, and third of them are a 1.333 mile track. It's a weird number, but what are your thoughts on Nashville? Do you think you'll be able to contend again there?
Nashville's always fun. I'm usually pretty decent at the flat tracks. It's a pretty flat track. I think Amish would definitely be a contender there. He's really good at the flat tracks as well, so that should be a fun race.
All right, well, have a good rest of your week, Tyler. Unfortunately, I will not be at Nashville because I'm going on vacation, but hopefully you guys put on a good show, and we'll see you the following week at Michigan.
All right, thank you.
All right, let's get your race winner, Jerry West, up in the booth now. Hey, Jerry, Sean up in the booth with VRN. You got a copy?
10-4, Sean. I got you, buddy.
All right, well, you come home with your first career Midnight Thunder Truck Series win, and not only first career Truck Series win, but also your first ever Sim500 win, man. How do you feel?
That's very surprising, honestly. I thought I got me one already over here. I guess I ain't been trying hard enough, so I guess it's good to get that first win. But yeah, I didn't know that.
I'm gonna go ahead double check this quick, but you and
Oh,
Tyler
right,
had
yeah.
a very good battle all night long there. What did it take for you to get around him there towards the end of the race?
I tell you what, man. I knew that I wasn't gonna be able to do nothing later in the race. Once the tires go out, you're not gonna make a pass on the bottom here, and I don't know. I just had to get it done early. I didn't want to get it done too early. And then me and him get stuck side by side. I don't know. It was just it was a call that I made there on that lap, and I went for it. It took me 2 laps to get it done though, and I'm just lucky I cleared him there to be able to slide up in front of him, because if we'd have got stuck side by side right there, then Muncie would have been there. Would have been a whole different outcome probably. But I knew once if I got out front, it'd be tough for him to get around me, especially with the amount of laps we had on our tires already. So I felt like I made the move at the right time in the race to be able to hold him off there for the rest of the race. I knew we had a fast truck because, qualifying, we don't never qualify very well. I try to qualify somewhere around 5th or 10th usually. I don't ever want to be up front because those guys run a little harder than I do at first. So I try to put myself in position to where they don't get too far ahead of me. And that's what happened here. We started, I think, 6th. I'm not for sure. Somewhere a little bit further out of the top spots. So we ran them down there. We got stuck behind Bobby, man. Sometimes he's a kidney stone, but I said, man, I got to do something or I'm going to end up wrecking this dude. So I went ahead and pitted. That's why I came in so early, so much earlier than everybody else, because I was just tired of being behind Bobby right there. So I came in and separated myself just from him, honestly. And it put me about 4 seconds ahead of him. So I was happy about that. And then next thing you know, they said you're the leader. So I was like, okay, well, maybe we got something here. And then if it went green, it was going to be tough because I know those guys had, I think, 12 laps or 6 laps. They had 6 laps better tires or maybe more. So I knew they were going to come. And of course, they did. They took the lead back from me. So we went back to the drawing board. We was going to try to figure something out with pit strategy. Yeah, so, I mean, maybe the caution helped us out on this one.
And just want to correct myself again super quickly. Yes, you did have one win earlier. I just guess I missed it when I was checking earlier. But yeah, you had a good night. You came come home with the win, and you said fuel was a bit of an issue. Did you run out at the line there?
Absolutely, man. I was pretty confident I had enough to do a burnout there. Right as I made the pass on him, once I got out ahead of him, I was like, well, I think I got enough at least for a burnout. So I didn't do any saving there at the end. And then of course he's like one lap you need to come pit my crew chief. So I was like, oh man, it's gonna be close. So I went ahead, ain't nothing you can do at that point. So, yeah, we ran out coming to the tri oval, and that's where Tyler, I think he may have tapped me right there or something. But yeah, I started sputtering. But man, I tell you what, man, it's hard to get a win over here, man. You got a lot of fast drivers, dude. You know all about it. You know it just as well as I do. These guys are fast, man. So to be able to get 2 wins over here, man, I'm happy about that, of course. But I do feel like we got a top 5 truck every week, so we'll just keep coming back and try to put on a show.
All right, Jerry. Once again, congratulations on the win. Is there any shout outs or thanks you'd like to give out to anyone here tonight?
Yeah, I'd like to thank the Barrels at Homestead for giving me the motivation to come out here and make up for that dumb bonehead mistake I did last week on pit road. So, thanks to those those water barrels, it really gave me a little bit. I had to make up for that, man. So, no, thank you guys, man. Thanks, Steve, for putting on the race over here at Sim500. All the guys behind the scenes at Sim500 to make all this possible. And of course, you for doing the broadcast. Everybody that's out there watching, man, we do it so you guys can have some fun. I'm gonna go back and watch it. I always do. I'm sure it's interesting, man. You do a great job on that. And SRTV's on the hood of this thing. My teammate, Smoke Show Racing. We got Dustin Germans out there. He's my teammate. Him and Chris Spencer. Chris got him a top 5 tonight. So yeah, shout out to those guys and everybody watching, man, and you for making this happen.
All right, well, have a good rest of your week, Jerry, and you're now up to 3rd in points after tonight.
Yeah, we needed it, man. Them water barrels. All right, thanks, Sean.
All right, well, thank you all for tuning into tonight's race. If you did enjoy it, please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And that'll be Tuesday night with the Sim 500 Super Speedway Series.